Hello, hello. Welcome to the Crafty Meraki YouTube channel. My name is Lynn, or LV Handcrafted here on YouTube, and I hope you've been enjoying the Countdown to Christmas event so far. Every day until December 25th, we have a new video coming out and lots of different designers joining us for this event, sharing some really fun Christmas holiday projects. Today, my project is going to be quick and easy, but it's going to have a lot of shine and bling. I'm starting off doing some transfer foiling. Now, this is an older set from Crafty Meraki. It's called 'Tis the Season, and it's the Effortless Artistry paper pad. You can see it's black and white printed using toner ink. And what that means is that you can actually foil this with your transfer foil. Check that out. So I'm using my ink machine here to do this transfer foiling, and I am going to show you a different type of foiling in this video as well. But do take note that if you have something like the ink machine or a laminator of any brand, you can achieve this result, but you do need to look specifically for transfer foil, because if you use hot foil, it might not yield the same results, and you want to make sure that you're just using the right foil through the machine that you have. So one of the things, and I do have both systems, so I will show you both, and there's pros and cons to both of them. One of the things I really love about transfer foiling is because you can buy these toner sheets. So toner sheets are like this black sheet of, it just looks like black glossy cardstock, but what it is 100% edge-to-edge toner. And this is white toner sheet. It just looks like plain old white cardstock, but instead of black toner on this paper, there's white toner. So what does that mean? What is actually happening here? When this panel goes through the ink machine, the toner, which is really just a type of plastic, gets melted. And with the heat and the pressure that the ink machine applies, that melted toner grabs onto the foil and transfers it from that clear carrier sheet to your cardstock panel. I'll show you the results of that in a moment when I actually go to create my projects. But it's really, really great. And what's more fabulous is that you can use every bit of your transfer foil with those toner sheets. I'll show you the results and what exactly I mean. And I do feel like it's easier to do the reverse foiling, or foiling of your remnant with transfer foiling. I feel I get better success with that than trying to do the same thing with hot foiling. So this is hot foiling, which requires a different type of foil. You do need to get hot foil, and you do need a machine like the Glimmer machine that will apply heat to this hot foil plate. And you also need pressure that will apply to this plate and essentially kind of stamp that foil into your substrate, into your cardstock. And that's why you also need a die cutting machine. So you do need a couple of different pieces of equipment to do hot foiling, because not only do you need something like the Glimmer machine that will heat up your hot foil plate, and this hot foil plate is the 'Tis the Season hot foil plate, which is the exact same design as what was printed onto the Effortless Artistry paper. So that's one of the things I really, really love about Crafty Meraki products, because depending on the type of crafter you are, depending on the equipment that you have in your craft room, if you really love a particular image, a lot of times you'll find that exact same image in multiple different formats so that you can use it based on what you have. And if you have all the things, then it just gives you even more options. So after this has had sufficient time to heat up, I run this plate combination through a die cutting machine and I'll have perfectly foiled panels. Now I do find that in terms of the actual foiling itself, hot foiling is for me more consistent. So here you see those two products. On the left is the hot foil plate, and it's a single plate, as you saw, that will foil all 9 images. And then on the right, you see the Effortless Artistry paper collection, and that's a 24 sheet paper pad of these toner printed designs. They're identical to each other. Really, really fabulous. So what I'm going to do is make a little mini note card that's going to be a little bit of a gift tag. These toner sheets, I mean, 9 images per sheet and you get 24 sheets is kind of incredible, the amount of projects, the number of projects you can make with this, because look at this lovely stack that I have here. These are perfectly cut, and the reason is because there's actually a coordinating die that goes with it. Now here's what I mean by that negative foiling. So here you can see I peeled off the plastic liner. I've used pretty much that entire sheet of foil. And now I have 2 sets of these images. So here's that coordinating die. I can use that die to cut out this sheet and get, now I have 2 versions. I have red foil on white, and then I have white against red foil background. And here it is in black. So you can see this transferred beautifully. And it helps you to, these toner sheets really help you to use all of your foil so that none of that gorgeous foil goes to waste. So look for Effortless. Nowadays you can find what's called Effortless shimmer paper, black and white printed, and you can use them as they are. You can ink up the those panels if you wanted, because it's not coated, and so ink takes to it beautifully. Or if you prefer, you can use the hot foil plate. But what's nice is that the same coordinating die will die cut both your Effortless Artistry paper as well as your hot foiled image. So how fabulous is that? And in addition to these options, if you are the kind of crafter who loves to stamp and color, there's also a stamp set that gives you the exact same images too. So there's so many different options, and it's really thoughtful how Crafty Meraki creates these systems of products that whatever kind of crafter you are, whatever your personal preferences are, there's going to be something for you. So I've got this piece of cardstock here that measures 3 by 6, and along the 6-inch edge, I just scored it at 3 inches to make this mini 3 by 3 note card. I did a 1/2 inch rounded corner on 2 corners, the ones that are opposite the folded edge. And I'm gonna make these a little bit extra special. I'm going to add even more shine, even more bling to them by cutting some glitter cardstock down to 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. And I'm also going to round those same corners using the same 1/2 inch corner rounder. I like to use my corner chomper because it's pretty heavy duty, so it will easily chomp through these thicker specialty glitter cardstocks. And I've got coordinating matching colors in my glitter cardstocks here. So what I'm going to create is just a sample set, because I think that these little gift note cards are nice to use, but also nice to maybe make as a set and give as a little gift set. Because how fun and how special would these be? They've got quite a lot of bling, quite a lot of sparkle, and I think that just makes them a little bit extra special, which for the holidays, it's kind of nice to bring out all of the stops and, you know, make something just a little bit extra nice. And and this is such a fast and easy project too. So if you also sell at, say, a craft fair, I feel like these would maybe be really nice to sell as a set. You could make the entire set of 9 images in one color and sell it as, you know, an entire pack of all gold note cards and all red note cards, or you can do a variety pack like I think I would be inclined to, so that folks have, you know, a little bit of variety. But either way, I do feel like it's a fun little can be a fun little gift set. So what I'm gonna do is punch a hole in the corner of these little note cards, and then that way I can actually put a little bit of ribbon through here, and that would enable you to actually tie this to, say, a gift bag. Now, if I would recommend, I punched this hole a little bit far from the corner. If I had to do it over again for my next set, I'm actually going to punch it a little bit closer to the corner. You could, if you wanted, you could add some sentiments to these little note cards. And a very quick way of adding and getting a lot of sentiments would be to use the Gilded Holiday Press-tacular plate, because that's a single better press plate that presses out multiple, like a boatload of holiday sentiments, and then there's a single coordinating die that will cut them all out in one go. I really love that Crafty Meraki does make it really easy for us, because I'm a big fan of the, you know, glimmer once, stamp once, better press once, and then die cut once, and you have all of the things. I think it just makes our crafting so much faster, so much easier, so that we have all of these bits and these components that we can craft with, and then we can just enjoy the creative process of using them on our projects and not feel like it's labor intensive to die cut each of these individually. Now, one of the things I wanted to show is that I don't have red ribbon. I've used it all up. And so now I'm just going to make my own red ribbon by taking this, what was originally ivory, and I'm just going to swipe my, this happens to be Delicata ink pad, across both the front and the back of the ribbon. And that way I've made my own custom red ribbon to match. So here's a final look at these sweet little note cards. They are really fun. I like the tone-on-tone monochromatic look of these. And of course, whatever foiling you use, you can find it in multiple different colors, and I'm sure you'll be able to find glitter cardstock, solid color cardstock to match. I just think for the holidays, having this little bit of extra shine, extra bling, makes it a little bit more special. Thanks for checking out my video today. Come back tomorrow for another Countdown to Christmas video. Take care.